Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Now today we are going to be talking about animal enrichment. So you may have heard this word bouncing around here, there and everywhere, but what does it mean? Okay, well it basically means how you mentally and physically stimulate and enhance an animal's life. So as an animal keeper, you are going to be thinking about what natural behaviours your animal that you are looking after would express in the wild, and you want them to be able to do that in their captive environment. It is so important to be able to keep your animals happy and for them to, express their natural behaviour. So animal enrichment is normally broken down into the following. So you've got habitat, so where they are going to be living, and you want to replicate what they would have in the wild as much as possible. So you want to think, is your animal living up in the trees, or is it down on the ground, or does it like a bit of both? If it's up in the trees, you're going to want lots of climbing equipment, so trees, vines, swings, hammocks, that kind of thing, to replicate what they would do naturally. But if they're an animal that lives on the ground, you're not going to want to focus all your attention up high. You're going to want to focus your attention down there. And you want to mix things up. So there's no point in just building a beautiful enclosure and then leaving it like that for the entirety of that animal's life. It's going to be boring. Just like us, we like to decorate our houses, change furniture up and things like that, get new bits in. Same with animals. They really enjoy a change up of their enclosure. Now, then you want to think about cognitive enrichment. So cognitive is their brain, how their brain works. So again, like us, we don't want to just be sat. Well, some of us do for a little bit, but then we get bored. Same with animals. Okay, you want to get their brain working. All right, so this could be in a form of training. Now, I'm not talking about training as in a circus animal. We're not talking about that at all. Okay, but if you think of your pet dog, maybe you've taught them to sit, to stay. Okay, maybe to stand if they're at the vets. All things that assist you living together, but also for their health. So what a lot of zoos, sanctuaries, what we do is we will train our animals to reduce stress. So if they need to go to the vets for a checkup, we're going to be able to train them to safely be handled by the vet. Or because we take our animals out to meet people, we actually crate train our animals so they're able to enter their crate or their travel carrier to go out and about to meet people, and it eliminates stress. So we actually give our animals the choice to enter their carriers. If they don't want to, they don't have to go out. But it's part of our positive reinforcement training. So we make it all positive. There's no negativity in their training. They can enter their carrier as they wish, and then they can go out. They know the implication of getting in their carrier, and they make a choice to do that. So that's part of it as well. And it stimulates their brain. It gives them something to think about. Then you've got sensory. So sensory, like we know the senses. We've got hearing, we've got sight, we got smell, we got taste, we got touch, and we can do that with all the animals. So if you think about it, if we think about hearing in the wild, the animals are going to be living amongst predators. Okay, so those animals that they want to hide from. So you may want to make some noises of a predator, or maybe if you're feeling nicer, maybe if you're a predator, you're going to make prey noises. So they're like, oh, where's my dinner coming from? Something like that. Or just a natural noise of the wind, moving leaves, just to give them something to listen out for. But also smell. So going against that the predator-prey as well, you can get some smells from prey animals and put them around a predator enclosure. That'll keep them busy for ages. So little things like that. Food, how you distribute your food, how you give them your food. How boring is it going to be for our animals if you just pop a bowl of food in every single day? How long is that going to take them to eat a bowl of food? Like for some of the animals, seconds. So we don't want them to take seconds of the day to eat their dinner. We want to make this interesting. So maybe we might give them their food scattered around. Okay, so they've got to forage and use their nose, use their eyes, feel around for their food. Maybe bury it under their substrate, so the floor of their enclosure, so they can find that. They have to sniff it out again. Maybe we might give them a puzzle feeder, so they have to work out how to get their food. So all the time, just giving them more of an activity to take up a little bit more of their time in the day, so they're not just sitting there going, oh, I've eaten. That's it, done. Okay, so it's just making it all a little bit exciting. And then toys. Okay, toys like balls, hammocks, climbing frames, things like that. So just to enrich their lives. Now, you will be very aware that throughout this lockdown I have been posting our Amazon wish list, and also Amy's Pet Supplies wish list as well, because enrichment is so important, like I've just said. And normally our animals are going to be going out and about meeting people, which would be cognitive and sensory enrichment for them, but because they're not doing that, I have felt it's really important that we've upped our game and given them so much more to keep them occupied during lockdown, just like for us. So I want to say a personal thank you to everybody that has bought anything off of those two wish lists. They've come out, you know, they've been used immensely, and I'm so grateful. So today I wanted to make a video showing you the animals using all of those toys, or a selection of those toys. I couldn't video it all. We'd be here forever. But I wanted to show you our animals enjoying them. So here we go. enjoyed seeing and watching and, you know, ahhing at all the animals enjoying their toys. It's been a great selection, so thank you so much. If you would like to buy anything for our animals to have a little play with, we've still got our list running, so what I will do is I'll put a link to both of those lists in the comments of this post. And also, if you are able to donate towards our animal care fund, we'd be so grateful. Our crowdfunder page is still open. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be my last video. There are a few things that I need to now be working on for when hopefully we can get up and running again, but there are a few things that I need to focus on. So I hope you've enjoyed all of our videos. I am still going to be doing some fun quizzes and activities throughout the page, so keep your eye out for those. I'll try and do them every week on a Tuesday and Thursday, just to keep you entertained as well, because I know things aren't back to normal yet at all, but if I can bring a smile to your face, That makes me happy. Keep safe, everybody. See you soon.